Yeah, well, the whole name of the game tonight was to push Donald Trump off the top of the hill. But the question is, did he stumble down on his own a little bit when he brought up the 9/11 hijackers? He has argued that it's perfectly fine to go after the families of terrorists because, after all, these hijackers had wives with them.
The wife knew exactly what was happening. They left 2 days earlier with respect to the World Trade Center, and they went back to where they went. And they watched their husband on television flying into the World Trade Center, flying into the Pentagon, and probably trying to fly into the White House, except we had some very, very brave souls on that third plane. All right?
He said this before. Here's the claim. Wives of 9/11 hijackers had prior knowledge of the attacks. Here's the only problem with that. The most comprehensive study we have of this whole thing was the 9/11 Commission report, and it found that out of all the hijackers, only 2 of them were married. Their wives never came to the United States, and certainly not in the days or weeks before the attack. There is simply no evidence to back this claim. It is false. Trump himself tried to deflect a little bit of this by going after other people. He went after Marco Rubio's record, and like a boss, he said, this guy doesn't show up to work.
This guy has the number one absentee record in the United States.
I'd like to ask you a policy question. Your proposed tax cut.
That's why the people in Florida do not like him.
There was chaos there, wasn't it? Marco Rubio does not show up to vote in the Senate. That's what he's saying, basically. Well, let's take a look at the record here. Missed votes in the Senate. The average for U.S. senators is 1.7%. Marco Rubio, look at that, a whopping 15%. That's more than any of the other senators running for president, and it was more than any senator last year. So if you take that all into account, you're going to have to say that, yeah, this claim by Trump about Rubio is true. And if you're upset because we haven't checked something about you want it checked out, go to our website, because we've checked a lot of things tonight because a lot was said, cnn.com/realitycheck.